You're alive.
No, I'm not.
It says you are alive. It said. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Amanda. We're going to come see you.
Yeah, this week we're going to come see your done barndominium.
Your tiled bathroom. Oh.
There's Terry. Hey, Terry, is Wes's Facebook Wes Allen?
And did he friend request me? Because...
Like every day, like 30 times? No. Is that him? Yes, that's him.
Okay.
Didn't Fred request me?
He doesn't like you.
I know. And yes, he doesn't like me.
Oh, yeah, it's gone. So now I don't see it.
Steve Moran's here. Hello. Peptique. Hello from Wendy and Will.
Hi, Wendy. Will. Hi,
They're
Steve.
back.
Hi, Jackie.
And hello again.
Welcome to a nice, quiet Sunday night.
Yeah. Quiet here. Luckily, we didn't have any terrorist acts or anything this week, so that's good. Kind of give people a chance to get here. Maybe someone to have something interesting to talk about.
Well, we could talk about people who aren't here yet.
Yeah, well, we don't know everybody that's here. So we could be talking about someone that's watching. Or maybe not.
Thumbs up, everybody. I know, we're...
Thumbs up, everybody?
Yeah, we only got 2 likes so far,
Oh.
6 viewers. So.
There's 3, but who do you know? I mean, they may not like you yet.
They love us. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Hello again.
Did a little run to Brahms today to get ice cream.
And see the colors changing?
Oh, yeah, it's getting really red around here. Master bedroom is primed. Made some army stew last night.
Yum. Army stew. What is that? Everything left in the fridge? Is that what they do? Captain, we're out of Tucson tonight. Yay! Out of California.
Yeah.
Yay! Hey, Peggy. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
Hi to you and Dennis.
Nope. She retracted her message, see?
She did. Bummer.
She wants to disappear. You embarrassed her.
I guess I did.
Well, hopefully you're doing okay. Oh, just found you.
Just found us. Yay! So that means you subscribed? Hopefully?
Pretty much in spicy base.
Oh, spicy base? Okay. That's good for weather like this. It's starting to get nice cold. People love
Time for
cold
Mocha
weather.
Time for Mocha Day. Yeah, this is Darla's favorite time of year when it gets cold.
Hi, Diane. Hi, Brad.
Hey, you guys.
It's really nice seeing Diesel under 6. No kidding. You should come here. You'll love the price.
Yeah, it's $3.99.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, it's still gasoline here is in town right here is $3.14.
But we got it for less than that, didn't we?
$3.08. We seen it for $2.95.
Thought we were getting a call for Molcajete.
Peggy wants to know where we're at. We're right here.
We're in Arkansas, Peggy. We bought an acre, and we.
Is it an acre or an acre?
An acre. An acre.
Acre.
We bought an acre, 0.1, and we put in electric and sewer and water. And when you and Dennis come out here, we have full hookups.
We have 3 RV spots.
3 RVs.
Yep.
So come on.
And
Anytime.
we're building a little cabin. We actually did a video. We Jason,
And
2 eggs in
Amanda.
a basket, and Mellow Cat. She's not here yet.
She's there.
But they came over and helped us put that roof back on. And I'm thinking I'm going to bring all the building materials that I have and put them inside that place and try to get the rest of that roof up.
All right. So when we come to Winnemucca, we can come see you, right, Peggy? You got hookups. They got 50 amp. We have 50 amp also.
We have what they call 100 amp, 50, 30, 20.
Right. ACIR, acre.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have basically like what you have if you go to a campground.
Yeah.
And
it's green and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really green and really pretty here. And,
yeah.
And it doesn't get too awful cold in the winter. It gets cold for about a month, but the rest of the time it's not. Well, of course, Darla's miserable right now. It's 56 degrees.
I don't like the cold weather.
So
I'll take the heat all day long, every day.
Yeah, we lived
dirt here.
We lived in the desert for a long time, Becky.
Years.
So we know exactly what it's like.
Desert in California.
And what was weird is we had the prevailing wind and all the trash blew up against everybody's fences, and then the wind would reverse, and then the trash would blow everywhere again, and then it would reverse back and then blow back to the fences. So
tumbleweeds and dirt and weeds, or tumbleweeds, dirt, and trash.
There's Mary Dever.
Hi, Mary. Hey,
Randy. I'm sure they're.
Yeah.
They say hi from Gonzales, Texas.
Okay.
They were in Arkansas, Texas, or something the other day. I saw something. You were pretty close to us, actually. We're only 80 miles from Texarkana.
Texarkana. We've been living in Texarkana. And next month we get to go 3 weeks in a row.
What?
We'll probably combine 2 of those trips.
California is nice and sunny and warm. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. That's what's good about. That's one of the best things about like the LA area and stuff. The temperature stays pretty close to the same all year round, but I don't know. It changed too much for us. We were born there, so we don't live there anymore. Yeah, I worked Sonoma Heights Elementary School. Back.
Port.
Yeah.
Oh wait, out of Winnemucca, Port, Oregon?
No, you're near Reno or something, aren't you?
I thought you guys were in Nevada, Peggy.
Highway 95. That's. I don't know.
Terry says, "Hey, Jared. Quant.
What?
Good to see you. Haven't seen you on here before. Thanks for commenting." 71, Mary says.
Some Heights or Sonoma Heights, yeah.
52 right now in Kentucky with a low of 46 tonight, Terry says.
Yeah, I think we might get into the high 40s, maybe. I'm not sure though. It's 56 right now.
Started raining here in Washington State. Look forward to it quitting in April.
Yeah, see.
Steve. Now we're on 95 between Winnemucca and Oregon. So it is Nevada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Peptig said I'm talking Nevada.
Yeah.
Yeah. 71 in Texas.
Been there,
Steve Moran, it started raining here in Washington State. Look forward to it quitting in April. Yeah, okay. Now we are on Highway 95 between Winnemucca and Oregon. Yep.
My phone does not talk right, Peggy. That's okay.
Yeah, it's when it has that where it corrects your stuff, I get weird stuff. So yeah, we're
Jason and Amanda have to figure out how to install the pellet stove next. Yeah, it's starting to get to the time of year you're going to need it.
we plugged in our stove.
I don't think Carmela wants to be cold this year.
We have a electric fireplace, so it's plugged in. We leave it on all night on low. And I get up in the morning and kick it up higher.
It's not plugged into the RV. It's plugged into the post outside.
Yeah, so because it's running where I usually have it plugged in is connected to the inverter, so if the power goes out, it'll draw our batteries down. So
because our inverter's been wonky for a while, if you'll remember.
But even still, if it works, it drains our batteries. So I run a cable out to the box, and if the power shuts off, we'll plug it in down here, start the generator, and then it'll work. So
Peggy says it's 69 there. That's warmer, but I mean, relatively speaking, that's pretty cool for there.
Well, no, it gets pretty cold there.
It does.
Yeah.
But I mean, it also gets pretty hot there. So.
Yeah. Well, it gets hot here too.
It gets sticky here.
Well, it gets 100 degrees a couple times.
Yeah.
And this year the humidity has been around 40%, so it's not that super bad. 40% with a lot of bugs.
We have electric radiator heater and a
Mountain Laurel's here. Hello, Mountain Laurel.
Hey, Mountain Laurel.
Welcome back. We have electric radiator heat and a comfort zone thing. Yeah, we're building a little tiny house out here, and it's going to have probably either one big mini split or two medium-sized mini splits. I haven't figured out what's going to work the best yet.
Jared says it's 86 in Fresno.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, well,
especially for Northern
but it's
California.
Still daytime there.
True.
6 o'clock there.
It hasn't gone down.
It's dark here. The sun goes down early. We're in the hill country, so it goes down early, and it comes up late now. It's like almost 8 o'clock before the sun comes up.
Says they've already had snow.
Yeah. We haven't had snow. We had a little bit of rain. Supposedly it was supposed to be beautiful, sunny and beautiful. Well, it was here all day. And we got 20 miles away from here and it was raining. Yeah. So, yeah, it's weird. But Wood Cove is one of the things that's good about the town that we live in is that it's the least amount of tornadoes of anywhere in the state, right?
That's what I hear.
Yeah. So, we already had snow. I remember when we used to work up there at Furley, man, that place was old.
That's where we met Peggy.
Yep.
Furley. And Dennis, too.
And then we drug them down to Texas, the Gate Garden. I think they owned the Gate Guard company for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been having fun with that car. It's probably going to go bye-bye here pretty quick. I was looking at stuff today, and there are some good opportunities for more. So we'll see how that goes. We might sell this one, and hate to sell it though. It's almost perfect. It's really close.
We were trying to find the engine number to see if it corresponds with the VIN number on the car itself, but it's so far back you can't really see it. I was thinking of.
Well, it's got to be either stamped or lasered into the block somewhere.
Right, but we know where it's at. We just can't. No, we don't know where it's at.
No, we don't know where it's at. I
right.
talked to a buddy of mine.
We know where it's supposed to be.
And he said it's either lasered or it's stamped, and it will be on the block, and usually pretty close to the heads. But the way that it's probably on, we were looking on the left side, which was the back of the motor. We probably should look on the front of the motor because it's front wheel drive. But the thing is really, really, and it's unbelievably fast. Yeah. Today I just barely burped it to pass a car, and I mean it just throws you back in the seat. It's we used to have one of those Chrysler 300 heavies when they first came out, and it's kind of got that feel to it, you know.
It goes.
And it's got a 160-mile-per-hour speedometer. I told her we should
And
go
I
to
said,
Death
"Just
Valley and see if
put
we
me
can.
on the curb first. Me and Cage, we'll wait for you."
When we got that Chrysler 300, we drove to Death Valley, and there's this one place where you could see probably about 8 miles. And it kind of goes down and it comes back up. And we got out there, and I held that thing to the floor, and it buried that speedometer. So I don't know. Hi, Trey.
Hey, Trey. Hey, Wendy. Hello from Dinosaur National Monument 61 here. Cool.
Yeah.
5 p.m. where Peggy is. Not Laurel says, good to be back.
Yep. Yeah, so the car, that's the car. And
we did put a video out Friday night
about
putting that
roof.
shed roof on. If you guys
and it doesn't leak a drop. So what I think I'm going to do is I think once I get all that roofing on, I'm going to coat it with that cool seal. Are you asleep? Hey, he's over there. Anyway, that cool seal, it's kind of like a
rubberized.
Yeah, it's a rubberized coating that you put on. I think I'm going to put that on there, and it'll be white. And I was going to do the whole outside tin, but I think I'm going to just do wood siding, and then put a really good urethane coat or something on it, paint, something that'll hold up for a long time, and then that way it'll kind of look like a house, and get rid of all that metal. The only thing that's going to be metal will be the outest part of the roof. Woohoo, no leaks, yeah. What happened to my truck?
Dennis says hi. Hi, Dennis.
I still have my truck. I'm not selling my truck. Cage would bite me if I did.
That's his favorite thing to ride.
He loves the truck.
Because he could be right between us, where in the car he's on the back seat. And he doesn't like that.
Well, he likes
gotten used to it.
Yeah, he's got to calm down. He gets more sleep now. But,
hey, Charlie and Diane, how are you guys?
Hey. So, yeah, the truck's doing real good, but basically right now, what's kind of holding us up on selling the car is the title. Because we put the car in our name, we set our old title in.
We did get a for sale sign.
Yeah, we got a for sale
Bill
sign.
hit it.
Well, I've been looking for other cars because when we sell this, I want to get another one. And
I think we should get another one and sell it and just hold on to this one. But
well,
we'll see.
Either or, we'll see how it goes.
We need to do something, otherwise we're gonna have to go back to work. How's the Cookie Monster?
He's right there.
You want to see?
There he is. They probably rather just look at him anyway, huh?
Yeah.
And then we'll get to the boring part of our show. We spent a bunch of time in Texarkana going to the doctor, so. But I'm actually getting better at breathing, so.
Hallelujah.
It was getting pretty serious, and of course, I guess with all the stuff going on, I guess on Friday, they called us on Thursday and asked if we wanted to come in, that they had.
You didn't have an appointment to see the pulmonologist
until the end of the month, and they said that they had a bunch of cancellations. So I said, yeah, we'll come down. So we jumped in the car next morning and zipped down there, and really cool doctor there. She took a bunch of time with us and talked with me, and then gave me this thing, Trilogy.
Trilogy.
Yeah, and man, I took the first hit off of that. I started feeling better already. So taking 3 hits off of it, and I'm coughing, but I'm coughing. I'm getting rid of the stuff in my lungs, and
it's
finally,
asthma, is what they named it.
But I don't know if that's what it is. I just know that when we worked there in Colorado on that gate,
Triggered
I got a
whatever.
lot of dust in my
And it's
lungs.
just been getting worse.
The shift we were on was the blow shifts because it'd be calm, and then we would get the wind, we get the snow, we get the rain. We got all the crappy weather. So, um, but we worked it through.
Terry says, I thought Bill was going to be the one to fall in love with the car. I want to keep it. Oh, he is.
Well, I would love to keep the car, but
The more we find out about that car, the more I think it's probably good to hang on to it.
it's harder. It's hard to get rid of it because it just he gets 25 plus miles to a gallon average.
And with us going to Texarkana like we're having to, and our daughter living in Little Rock, and another daughter in Georgia, and another our son in North Carolina, would be.
She got 25.4 miles to a gallon today, and that was just driving in town and driving on the road. And I mean, it's amazing, you know.
Yeah, napping away, keeping one eye out. Cage. That's good about the doctor.
Yeah.
We really like the doctors
we are very, very fortunate.
With the exception of one, and we did not make a return trip to visit him.
But that wasn't this organization. Nope. Though. This is it's called Healthcare Express.
Healthcare Express.
And that's
that seems to be the theme. Express, Chicken Express, Healthcare.
Yeah, we like Chicken Express.
If you know Texas, you know Chicken Express.
But Healthcare Express, I mean, if you don't feel good, you go there anytime you want.
You can just walk in.
Just walk in, and they'll get you in.
I think the longest time we've had to wait is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
One time.
We usually set up an appointment, and which is good because they set. Well, with us, they set extra time over because they know we're going to talk to them a lot. What do you point at? Anyway, so we
tell all his jokes.
Yeah, it works pretty good. I'm impressed with them, and they're not all about trying to vaccinate you and all that kind of stuff. They're just more about trying to take care of the problems you have. So.
And get to the root of why the cause is.
And then we got a hypno. What's that other thing, lady that we're with the?
Oh, a hypno.
What is it?
Homeopathic. Yeah.
And so we got a lady that does that.
Which is all natural stuff.
And her assistant is our daughter.
Yeah.
So she got us started on it. So.
Which helped.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is if you go down the rabbit hole just a little ways on that, you'll find out that it's all this stuff is tied together, and it's once they get you in the system, then they keep evolving it and getting you on more drugs and mixing it. And I come home, I take the drug until I feel better.
What?
Did you drop something?
I dropped my watch.
And then once I get to a certain point with it, once I start feeling better, see ya. And it's just like I was on those blood thinners. You guys, I mean, a lot of you people know me and have seen my arms in person. They're all clear. I got no more of those blood bruises and all that crap. And I'm taking cayenne pepper now, and I feel I'm not having problems with having to have blood thinners and all that stuff. And I talked to my doctor about it. And they said, yeah, that's a good thing to take. That's basically, what you should be doing. So at least that's the kind of feedback we've been getting, and said, oh no, you gotta take those blood thinners, and we gotta put you on chemotherapy, or something, So I guess it comes down to educate yourself a little bit and be smart about what you do, and always be looking for a remedy, because when it comes down to it, ultimately your body cures you. You have in your body everything that could cure almost everything that could go wrong, and you just need the stimulus put into your body, and that's what that homeopathic. That's what it does. Is it helps get your body functioning to work on that kind of stuff. So
Hi, Rosebud. Good to see you again.
hello, and so I mean it's. I'm not trying to preach to you guys. I'm just saying that um, we've had some experiences here recently, and it's hard to trust some of this medical stuff. And when you get somebody that's really good and is open to that, that's the type of person I would suggest. So at least for us, it's worked very well. And like I say, my arms, they were just disgusting. It was horrible.
It just takes one little bump and it would just bruise under the skin and it just looks terrible.
And such a slight little bump that I
Mhm.
didn't even know I bumped. So that type of stuff. And you know, when you live in a, if you're an RVer and you're living in an RV or a van or that type of situation, and you don't have good medical insurance or you don't have Medicare or whatever it is, you know, you can get into this kind of stuff and you can, you know, there's always going to be times when you have to go see a doctor if you're injured or something to that effect. But when we first, this week, right now, we're starting our 14th year of full time RV. We've been, we have finished our 13th year and now we're starting our 14th. And when we first started, we were 54 years old and we had no medical insurance. So everything we did, we had to pay cash for.
Yeah,
And, you
fun.
know, it, it doesn't take much of a sickness to draw your nest egg
Down to nothing.
down to nothing very quickly. And I mean, if it's an RV break or a truck break or a body break or doggy sickness, you know, and I often I tell the doctors, I say, you know what, my dog has better medical than I do. I mean, I could call them up. They say, "Well, bring him over right now," and they say, "Well, you know," I ask them how much. Oh, it's $30 or $40. If it's me, I have to wait 45 days, and then it's, you know, if I didn't have Medicare, who knows how much it would cost. So anyway, cayenne pepper sounds like something I may try. Thanks for that
Yeah.
information. And let me let me
Cayenne pepper will,
yeah.
Bill will tell you something that's very important. But cayenne pepper will increase your circulation. It's a vasodilator, which opens up your blood vessels.
And it's not just for blood thinning. It helps
It
my
promotes healing.
neuropathy. I mean, the list goes on. My neuropathy, it's helping with that. But the one thing you want, we have capsules. We bought capsules off of Amazon. There's the bottle. You see it? There it is. Cayenne pepper.
Is it backwards? No.
And it's 320 milligrams. And there's 240 of them in here. Darla's taking them now too. And I don't remember.
Helps with high blood pressure.
High blood pressure. It's good for all kinds of things.
It'll heal your digestive tract. It'll heal ulcers.
But you want to eat before you take one of these things, because the first time I took one, I took it on an empty stomach, and I'll tell you what, man, I was very unsure I was going to survive my first pill. So
is that Vince?
Yep.
Hi, Vince.
Anyway, yeah, you want to let me know if we're boring you. And I watched how many people are. Well, we're going up again, but they bail out. Oh, no, I don't want to hear. I'm in my 20s. I don't care. But it doesn't matter how old you are, um, because you will have issues, and if not now, you will eventually. So unfortunately, we just happen to be at that age where if it could go wrong, it does go wrong. So
Jason just got an ad a bit ago. I did too, Jason.
did he?
We agree with you, Bill. Yeah. Hey, Lisa Richards. Yeah, cayenne is. I put the spelling. It's Cayenne. pepper,
Well,
so you can find it.
Will, are you going bald or are you just getting too tall for your hair?
Lisa
I don't
says
know if
in
it. I don't know what it.
oh,
You
yeah.
know, all I know is I feel a lot better since I've been taking it, and my skin is just totally cleared up.
Steve, let me mention something because you're on statins.
Get off of them.
Even our doctor said she doesn't take statins.
Red wine.
Red wine capsules. We have those too.
Are yeah.
She's the one that told us
We
to
can't
take that.
now. We can't say who our doctor is, but what
Yeah.
she said. Well, we need to be on statins at our age.
And we both went.
We said we're not going to take it. We tried.
We tried being on statins, and they destroy us. They make us really sore. They'll mess with your brain. This is just a fact. I'm not a medical doctor, but I played one on TV. But anyway, your brain feeds off of fat, and when statins are in your system, it takes that fat away from your brain, and they're linking that to dementia and Alzheimer's. So I don't want that. I already have a hard time remembering things. So does Bill. So.
But it's getting better. And
so look into that. And this stuff we got off Amazon.
Yeah, and red wine that
red
helps
wine
with
capsules.
this. It, you know, I don't like taking anything, but I'd rather take stuff like this instead of something that's going to definitely. I feel the side effects on everything I take. It's horrible. So, no side effects on cayenne pepper. And another thing I've been telling you guys, I was having a problem with my left eye. I've been taking these sight care capsules, which are vitamin things, and it seemed like it was getting a little better. And then when I started taking this cayenne pepper, it seems like has gotten a lot better. So
I have acid reflux, RV Davy, and it does not affect me badly at all. You have got to take it though with food. Like
as soon as you're done eating, pop it in your mouth and take it.
And take it with a lot of water. Wash it down your esophagus. And it will heal ulcers. It will heal your digestive tract. Anything torn or chewed up from an ulcer or whatever like that, it'll heal it. They actually used to use cayenne pepper in, I think, World War I because they would like put it on gunshot wounds to close the wound.
Well, it just made the guy scream so loud it scared the enemy. But
look into it though, RV Davy, before you say no to it.
The thing is those capsules leak a little bit, so you're gonna taste it
in the bottle.
You're gonna taste it when you put it in your mouth.
It's on the outside of the capsule, and they're veggie capsules, not cellulose, which is also not a good thing. Cellulose is a wood byproduct, so you don't really want capsules that are made of cellulose. Yeah, Lisa Richards, I'm 60. I'm feeling it. I hear you, sister. I do.
Well,
we both do.
If any of you guys have any questions about this stuff, go on our Facebook.
I'd rather drink a glass of wine.
Yeah, well, we know that. Yeah, we don't drink, or any of that kind of stuff. So, but anyway,
also,
that's got to be Jason. Jason.
Garlic and oregano. Mute. Yes, garlic and oregano are good for colds. You are correct. And Davey says, "What's the price on that car?" Blind View said the tribe kicked Caravan Carolyn out of their club.
I don't know. You know what? A lot of the RV people are not making a lot of videos anymore. I don't know why. I've watched more Canadians lately because it seems like Eric's making videos, but I don't know. A little bit.
Hi, David.
I like Eric, but I think he's kind of going a little off. I like it when he's working on his property. I think that's interesting, but some of the other stuff I'm not too hip on. I don't really want to say anything bad about anybody because everybody's got their own ideas, and he's got maybe a few more subscribers than we do, which doesn't take much. But he's always had such a good formula to keep people entertained. So hopefully he gets more on that again.
Steve said, "I'm seeing my doctor Tuesday for just the reasons you mentioned." Yep. Let us know what he says.
What? Oh, as far as what? Being able to get off of medications.
Well, he's not on blood thinners anymore, he said,
Yeah.
but he is on he's on statin.
Well, I would. You know what, Steve? I would strongly suggest that if you have anything heart or anything, any of that kind of stuff, I would definitely get on that cayenne pepper right away. And I'm not a doctor, but
It's like on TV.
yeah, I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night, but I would definitely get on that, and I bet you would feel almost instantaneous feeling better. When we were on those statins, man, we were messed up. So the red wine, and it's really going to depend on your doctor what he tells you, because we've had doctors that oh no, you got to be on statins, and when I flat out argued with them, I told them I'm not going to take them.
They get missed at you too. They're just like, get your chart, just write it down. It's like, it's my body. I'm the one that has to deal with it day to day. When you put me on something and it doesn't agree with me,
Well, it's the thing about it is these doctors get a kickback off of every drug you take, and
I believe some of them really do believe in them, but you know your body, and just do your own research. Do your own research, basically.
And that stuff is not that expensive to try it, and if you don't like it, it's just like metformin. Yeah, that stuff was I had and then we started using that Melabic, and that started really helping, and then
they changed the prescription and they sold the company, and it wasn't the same anymore.
Yeah, it just wasn't working for
me. That was for diabetes. It's diabetes.
So I am on insulin, so.
But it kept you from having to be on insulin.
But I've gotten to the point where I'm really backing down on that too. So.
Been changing my eating for almost a year. Yeah, I will suggest if you do the cayenne pepper though. I have found, because I do have acid reflux, changing your diet is like key to get away from grains, all grains. You know about grains, it's bad news. They've modified all that stuff so much, and I understand the reason why, but they also don't really care what they make you eat, and that's pretty much all there is to eat. So unless you get old grains, heirloom grains. Anyway, that's a whole.
Well, they'll eventually get down on grains because they want us to eat bugs. So
anyway, but the cayenne pepper, I've been having a bowl of yogurt in the morning, and then I take that pill as soon as I take my last bite of yogurt, and it just kind of coats everything so that it doesn't affect you.
I don't eat yogurt.
So. I do. I like it.
Let's see. I had
break out my fall jacket today. That's
teacher who really instilled in us try to stay off of prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. He was ahead of his time.
Mm-hmm.
Always remember it through my life. Yeah, well, it didn't start going this way until the early 1900s when the Rockefeller family got involved. And they started the AMA, and then they're all involved in the pharmaceutical companies. And, it's not necessarily whether it's good for you or not. It's whether they make money on you. So here we go. Mute button engaged. Now I had to mute you a little while ago. Anyway.
Steve says he's come a long way since 15 months ago when he had his stroke. Lots of changes.
Yeah. Well. And unfortunately, we've seen a lot of really, really awesome people pass away in the last year or so. And we have friends right now that are sick. And I try to talk to them about it. But it just depends. Some people, they think we're nuts and that these doctors are out 100%
I guess everybody has to learn their own lessons, I guess.
Yeah. And by the time they learn their lesson, it's too late. So I feel fortunate. I wasn't supposed to make it past 25, so I'm still here. And now, I kind of like to hang around, visit with my grandchildren for a while. So
yeah, they're pretty cute.
Be there for them.
Mostly keto now. That's true, Amanda. Amanda's doing great on keto. So's Jason.
I don't know. Um, we don't really make any money off of YouTube, so
Uh-uh.
we're not really affected by it. To be honest with you guys, I mean the
The
amount of
amount,
money we made
the amount of
since
time we spend making videos and editing videos, it's not even worth it.
and it is as long as we've been making it, we haven't made enough money to pay for a GoPro.
No.
So, and I've
True.
seen some other guys getting off. There's a couple of guys that have channels, and they say they're not even making their internet bill. It never has really been about making a lot of money. It's just been more of a thing to uh, to be able to help people in the RV world. That was our original intentions, and
That and to let the family see what we're doing and
yeah,
where we've been.
and now we've just met so many cool people on it, and we kind of have fun. Darlin doesn't really like it, but tell them how much you hate coming on here. Tell them the truth. Tell them.
I do hate it, but when I get on here, then you guys are friendly, but I mean it puts a stop in the middle of your whatever you're doing, But you guys are here, and you're all really nice,
Yeah.
and you know,
And actually, we are getting a lot more views than we ever have.
and we're almost at 5,000.
We'll
be saying that for the next year.
we were closer last week to
We're
5,000 than
back
this
and
week.
forth again, which we always do, and I always tell Bill, it's moving the needle.
Our magic number right now is 4987, and I wish I could tell you how YouTube works, but I have no idea. If I knew how it worked, I'd figure out a way to get around it. But like I say, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it's like right now we're averaging about 25 people tonight, and I would say as far as viewership on a regular basis on every video live or whatever we put out, I would say the average is probably around 250. Or that last
our views.
That one video we did was
on Texarkana. That was
like
crazy.
780 views, but it was a minute and 32 seconds same watch time.
People are interested in Texarkana, but I mean, we found ourselves there and we're like, hey, this is cool. So we just shot a few clips. I had no information on it. When I came back, I looked up a couple of things and I put that on there, but it's not informational really. It's just like cool architecture, and we had fun, So yeah, we got a lot of views on that, just not a lot of watch time. People are like, oh, these guys don't know nothing. But it was cool architecture.
Yeah, and a lot of what we do, Mary Dever, not Devers.
Yeah.
She just said that she liked listening to our stories, but the thing is that we've tried to help people get gigs, some good gigs, and we have. We've helped Peggy that's on here, Paris. She went down and she gate guarded for over 10 years. Yeah. And I mean, they bought property and a mobile home, and I mean the whole thing. So they did really, really good. So you could actually get into this life, and you could travel and see the country, and do some fun things, and you can save your money, and you could buy a piece of property where you want to be. And that's one of the things is you travel, and we just happen to really like it here, and I have family ties here. So we found this little piece of property, and we bought it, and we got a trade. We never had a trade before. And it's just the people here are great. We really enjoy living here, and it's pretty. And when you drive over a bridge, there's water under it. When we lived in the high desert, there was never, the only time there was water under it was when it was downpouring. So it's a completely different lifestyle here.
Yeah, hey, Boondocking with Boomer, nice to see you.
We're doing okay. Boondocking with Boomers. We used to hang out with
Boomer.
Or no, we didn't.
With Boomer.
With Boomer.
Just one Boomer.
One Boomer. Okay. So anyway, it's it's been an interesting life. We probably could have stayed where we were at.
Hey, Julio.
Probably could have figured out a way to save the company. We could have done all that, but
Boomer's my Great Dane.
oh yeah, oh okay. But I think about it now. What for? I mean, our kids ended up moving out, moving away.
I don't regret moving away.
Yeah.
I just wish we had sold before everything went belly up. But,
yeah, we lost a lot of money on that gig.
And we don't know, Davey, if we're keeping the car or not. It's still very up in the air. We are today. Let's put it that way.
Well, we're waiting on the title to get here, so that. Oh,
we're
hi,
looking
Kelly
to buy
Gunn.
Another car. Kelly Gunn.
So Kelly Gunn.
We miss you guys.
They are very, very old friends of ours on the road.
Well, they're not that old, but
no, I mean as far.
We just known them a long time.
You just came on, right, Kelly? Because we're starting our 14th year of full-time RVing this week. We left 14 years ago. We left California to go to Coffeyville, Kansas, to work at Amazon. That was our first job. We had to go to South Dakota and get our driver's licenses, and we had to get the California tag off the truck. I was tired of getting the finger. So we went there and did that. Then we went down to Kansas, and we started working there in Coffeyville.
We met Walt and Kelly in Fernley also.
What?
We met Walt and Kelly in Fernley also.
Yeah, Fernley. Yeah, not in Coffeyville. Yeah.
Peggy, Dennis, Walt, Kelly, a lot of people.
You know, Trey, you guys are basically retired, so I mean we still work. So that's the thing. If you're not working, it's hard to. You're going to use everything you make as far as another ad's going. Is it going?
Not for me.
Oh, okay.
It's just
anyway. We actually did pretty good, making money and traveling. But if we had to live just strictly off of Social Security, and we don't make that much, but we make just enough, years. I'm hanging in for now.
I'm not dying.
Yeah.
That's always good, Davey. Terry said I haven't seen a single ad tonight. I've seen one. House prices are still outrageous in Utah, yes.
Lisa Richards.
Trey, they've been on the road 2 years already.
Yeah.
And
yeah, but Trey, you got more money than anyone I know.
Peptink's been 6 months already.
Yeah, really?
Mm-hmm. Time goes fast. Really
yeah,
good.
time's fun when you're having flies.
A few years ago, when we hit the 10-year mark, and I told Bill, I'm like, the whole idea was things were falling apart in California, so we got out of California and we did this RV thing with the idea of we're going to go around and see where we'd like to finally settle down, buy a piece of property. 10 years went by that fast, and we still didn't know where we were going to be, didn't have any property, so we finally got this here.
Yeah,
1 acre.
Here's how Darla and I would start conversations sometimes. Well, what's the plan?
You never had a plan.
We didn't have a plan. I go, well, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. So she left and went to visit with the daughter for a few days. And when she came back, I said, okay, I got a plan.
I went with Jessica somewhere that day.
No, you were gone for like 3 or 4 days. And I got over and looked at this place and everything. And I said, well, come on, I want to show you something. And she was totally against it in the beginning.
I still have my reservations about being here, not because it's not beautiful. It's a really beautiful spot.
She wants to live next door to the kids' house.
I mean, we are almost 70 years old, and health is not the best, and we are going to need family, and there's no one here to help us. So, our daughter lives 3 hours away.
Did we make a video of Arizona? We made a lot of videos in Arizona.
Anyway, houses are too expensive to buy. Sounds familiar.
Well, there was a house here the other day. It was a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and it was completely remodeled. It was on 2.5 acres, and it had a large shop $62,000. So that's one thing about this area is you can buy stuff cheap, but it's hard to make a living here. You know, if you have a chunk of money and you're on Social Security or something, you could kind of
You can be comfortable.
you could live here.
Did we make a video of Arizona? Yeah, Lisa, we did. We did a lot of videos in Quartzsite.
Yeah.
We have a whole. I have a playlist.
And
if
we
you
made
look at
a
our playlist. There's one of Quartzite because we go there every year.
we made one with my buddy Ernie in Scottsdale. Yeah. And yeah, we got there's
Kelly said we full time for 16 years, but when Mom died, we were grounded.
yeah.
And you still are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss hanging out with my buddy Walt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting man. He's done a lot of stuff in his life, you know.
I do that. I have that in cash.
Yeah. Well, all you got to do is look. I think that was on some real estate thing here in Arkansas. You know, I mean, it's. I'm thinking about hitting the road. David Davis. Well, yeah, the sooner the better.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I feel about it. And the thing is I don't know the circumstances where you're at. I would probably want to know a little bit about that. But the thing is that we had a big, huge house, and the kids had all moved out. We had a motorcycle shop, and things just were. It was 2010, and things were really getting bad in California where we lived, and we went 2 weeks without a phone call, and my shop was always full of motorcycles. I mean, it was always a hassle at the end of the day to find a parking spot for the bikes, and it just was empty. And that's what we needed to come up with a plan. The plan was we need to find, do something different. And we didn't know what we were going to do. We went to a wedding, one of our daughter's friends, and just so happened Darla and her mom were good friends. And when we went to the wedding, they set us at one of the family tables next to Uncle Jerry and Aunt Nancy, and
they've been in some of our videos.
They've been in some of our videos too, back during the sugar beet days, and they're off the road. They're in their
gate guarded too.
Yeah, they gate guarded. They're in their late 80s now, and he was talking to me, and I was motorcycle. And he was all interested. I thought, well, humor this old fart. And I said, so what do you do, Uncle?
Fart. He was our age
now, yeah. I said, well,
man,
what do you do, Uncle? What do you do, Uncle Jerry? He says, oh, Aunt Nancy and I were full-time RVers, and that was it. And the conversation was on him from then on, and they helped us a lot. He gave me a lot of information, and then I had a couple of buddies that were truckers and stuff, and they gave me information about what engine to get and what the chassis. Yeah. I met this one RVer guy. We were talking about him today, Motorhome Billy, we call him, and he told me a lot. And we found this motorhome, and we got a good deal on it, and got it fixed up, hit the road. So it took us a while. We bought it like in March, and we left in October.
Diane wants to know: are we going to Quartzite this year?
Well, I don't know. James.
When we go there, we work.
Yeah.
So.
And they pay our way, and
right.
They pay for our campsite and everything. And James, the guy that we work with, is real sick, and they don't know what's wrong with him. So
he feels great. He just can't talk.
It's like he had a stroke.
Is a talking job. So.
It's like he had a stroke. So. Really, when we go there, you and I pretty much handle most of it.
Right, but we do turn people over to him for the closing, if you will. And he talks to people and tells them more information and, how to onboard and stuff like that. So he needs his voice. And right now he can talk, but it's real faltering.
Davey, they said that they were fully booked last year, and they weren't. If you remember, they never did totally fill up. So they automatically, before we leave, they reserve our spot every year. So if for some reason it looks like we're not going to go, then I will contact them and let them know. But I still
And you guys will know too.
I really
No.
enjoy going there. So I mean, it's just nice to make a few dollars doing it because it's
Well, we could not, if they didn't pay for our spot and they didn't pay for at least half of our fuel, we couldn't. It would be stupid to go because
yeah, because
it would cost us to get there.
it's almost, well, I don't know now, probably close to $900 in fuel to get there,
And that's
and then the campsite and just stay a month and then spend 900 to get back would be worth it. So usually what we do is we go there and then we'll try to get some kind of other job when we leave. This year,
hey Wes.
I don't think I'm going to be able to swing the gate guarding with my breathing. So I'll have to see how that goes. But and I don't know how it is down in Texas. I'm going to wait for Mary to tell me. They're going to be working down there. Um, we worked close to Eagle Pass. We worked there in Cotulla, and then we worked down by Laredo a couple times. So
$6 for diesel in Flagstaff.
yeah, diesel's expensive and out there in Blue Land. But
hey Yanni.
yeah, ouch.
Good to see you.
Yeah, price of fuel is high everywhere but here. I mean, that's the thing. It's $3.14 for gas here.
Brett says he wants to go eat shrimp tacos with us again.
Well, yeah. Well, if we get there, man.
We'll
definitely we go there every year. Go down to Algodones. So I don't know. I heard the Mexicans are building a wall. They don't want us to go down there. So that's true. They're actually building a wall to keep us out.
Right. Us and everybody that left Mexico.
Yeah.
Because they say when our dollar collapses, everybody's going to evacuate the state and head back for Mexico. And they don't want anyone coming in. Funny, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, nobody really has a grasp on what's going on, and now with this war in the Middle East, are we, what are we going into here,
I think it was a fairly recent one. It was a place in Arizona that I think I would like to camp sometime. I've seen it in the last 7 days.
Well, when we go to Quartzsite, we stay at Lazy Days, Laze Daze, and it's like RB Davey can tell me, but I think it's like $250 a month plus utilities.
Well, he's not there right now.
No, but he said he reserved a spot, so they probably told him how much it is.
Cage is missing you, Wes, a lot.
I heard that too, Bill. They must really hate hair.
Hate.
Hate.
They must really hate Mr. President.
Yeah. Well.
So Lisa's wondering about that Arizona place. Yeah, I don't know. Tell Cage I miss him too. He's asleep. When he wakes up, we'll let him know. You don't mess with him when he's sleeping because he snorts. Gas is $2.99, $2.89 down in Elizabethtown. That's great.
Yeah.
That is
gas
good.
in this area, but they're draining that strategic oil thing, so I don't know.
Reserve.
Yeah, there's a reason behind everything, and lower price. Yeah, mute for a minute here, Jason. The price of gas is going down, but is there a reason why they're selling it cheap? So everything they've been.
Oh, Jason has a question for you.
Jason does.
Yeah.
How's Class A living? He had one stupid video this week. He's spending a bunch of money on that truck, and he doesn't know what's wrong with it.
And he always says he's got to find a job, and he never goes and looks.
Well, I can't get a job unless I get this truck fixed. What's the truck fixed? And that old rancher wants, their farmer or whatever he is, he wants him off his land. And that motorhome's nowhere near ready to roll, so I don't know what he's going to do.
All the trees.
So, yeah, in a way, I feel really sorry for the guy, but he creates more of his own problems, and you know, and he doesn't take any advice.
Not sure if the RV project will be finished in time for Quartzsite. Hopefully, we can make it Mountain Laurel.
Yeah, well, you know what? If anybody here is just getting ready, getting started, going to Quartzsite, or going to go full time RV, your first place to go should be Quartzsite because you'll learn a ton. You'll learn a whole bunch. You'll be around a lot of RVers
and a lot of different style
Yeah.
RVing.
And people, will.
You'll have boondockers and campsite dwellers that pay, and you'll have van dwellers and motorhomes, fifth wheels, trailers, tent people even.
Yeah, I mean that anything that you could think of is going to be there in Quartzsite, and they have the big tent, and there's a lot of opportunities for jobs. There's a RTR. We spoke at that last year. I don't know if Bob's going to contact us again, but the RTR is a good thing to check out. They have a lot
of viewers from that video.
Yeah, they have a lot of opportunities there. So in this RV world, you kind of want to get around the people that are doing what you're doing, and find somebody that's willing to show you the way. Everything I've ever done, I've always tried to have a mentor. That's how I learned how to work on bikes, and that's how Brian was our mentor. Our Adventure Van Man to get on YouTube, and just we got in the motorhome and went to Amazon and met a bunch of people there, and that's how we just started finding out about a bunch of stuff because you were working with RV.
Lisa, we'll see you next time. I hope the Cayenne works for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Better late than never. We're on overtime right now.
We're glad you popped in to say hi, though.
Yeah, always.
Always.
Yeah, so that's our life, though. That's where we've had
a lot of people come on here that we have not seen comment before. We thank you for that. And one new one.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed,
think about it.
Give us
sleep on it overnight.
I'll tell you what. Today's special. We're not charging any subscribers to join us.
Free today.
It's free today. And next week, it might go up a little bit. So I don't know how long we can keep this
inflation.
Special. Yeah. But and we try to get a little more interesting as time goes on. We got the car going, we got the building going. We're still doing RV.
Bill wants to put a video out a day. Give us your thoughts on that.
Well, maybe 3 times a week, and part of the thing is the editing. She spends a lot of time editing, and I tell her, and she goes, "Yeah, but the things you say, I got to cut all the things you." I said, "That's what people want to hear."
Sometimes you'd be going,
"Yeah, but you know what? That's what people want to hear." Yeah, Jason won't watch our videos, but he comes over here and visits us, so.
Oh man!
He kind of has to.
And those of you that know Bill personally, you know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, that's what Brian said. You'll do great. And she's killed the great me all the time on the video. She's like, mute me is what she does.
Cutting room floor is a mess in there.
Yeah. And
every day, holy cow! You may crash your stream someday. Yeah, that would be great.
Well, I don't know if you guys ever watched Adam the Woo. He has the Daily Woo, and he makes a video every day, and I mean they're 35 minutes to an hour and a half long. So, and Bill needs to start a separate conspiracy theory channel.
I did tell him that.
The trouble is everything I've told you is not a conspiracy anymore. Everything is real.
You know what they say. I've said this before. The biggest conspiracy theorist was Noah until it started raining.
Yeah. I told you that.
I told you that.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Anyway,
Kelly,
I
you know I told him.
I have a couple of intel guys, and then I go down the rabbit hole every once in a while and find things, and that can be scary. And some of the stuff I've learned, right, very upsetting. So
Kelly, tell Walt hi for us.
yeah, tell him his buddy Bill misses him. So what are you doing over there, doggy?
Kelly also was the little sister Bill never wanted, and
Yeah.
he was the big brother she hated. Am I right?
Yeah, well.
It's not gonna rain
Well, I was always nice to Kelly.
Bill needs to. Wes agrees with his dad. You need to start your own conspiracy channel. With your mascot,
Hecklefish.
The dog.
Yeah.
I like it, Wes. I like it.
Yeah, I like that Y Files. That's pretty good channel. And Benny Johnson, I don't know how many of you watch Benny Johnson, but he's pretty good. He's on every day, and he's pretty good. You get some good information from him. I mean, it's more like almost like a Fox News, but it's not Fox News. Stop watching them. If you watch Fox News or any of the news channels, get off of it.
Y Files, yes, Wes. We love that too, very much. If you guys haven't watched the Y Files, WHY, check them out. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, they got a new one.
More factual than conspiracy.
You know what? I saw it, and I hadn't had a chance.
Did you see the one about somebody?
I saw it, but I haven't watched it yet. So I'm not current with them. I started watching one the other night. A lot of times they're too long, right? The thing is
fall asleep.
I watch a lot of Inspire too, if you know what that is. That's another good channel. They kind of give you a little bit of hope about stuff too. So, and I actually put one out. That's what that one I put out to all the. I don't know if I sent it to you, Terry. I might have sent you that one from Inspire about that guy, and very interesting. If I didn't, I'll send it to you.
Mountain Laurel used to be a full-timer van lifer, actually, before they found the RV. Yep.
Yeah, we had a van, and we used to go to swap meets in the van when we had our electronics. We'd just take a bunch of stuff and sell the swap meets on, and spend the night in the van. And where was that? That was
Mark wants to see me make sourdough bread. It's been so hot though, that I got out of making sourdough bread. But I will get back to it, and I'll try to do a video. I have to brush up on my skills again, because you get rusty.
Harvey Davey wants me to help him find a house.
I don't think you did. He said. Terry said.
Oh, I'll send it to you. I thought I did. I usually send you stuff like that, but you never tell me whether you like it. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff in Arkansas. It just depends on where you want to be. Mina is where that one was.
I think Harvey Davey just uses caps because then he doesn't have to capitalize, right, Davey?
Yeah. You need.
You're not really yelling, right? Right.
Mina has some medical stuff, but you might be better off at DeQueen's for medical, huh?
Mm-hmm.
DeQueen has that's where we go for all our Mina is real close to us, but DeQueen is where we go
for the doctors. Mina doesn't have a lot of doctors. DeQueen does.
Yeah, Mina has a hospital, but they say that's where you go to die.
Although
they
Amanda went there and she was happy with it.
Yeah,
so.
They shut down the hospital in DeQueen, and they just opened a new one, but it's in Sevier, right?
It's
about 6 miles away from DeQueen. Huh?
Sevier County.
Yeah.
Which DeQueen is, but anyway. All right, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna get off of here.
Thanks for making time for us tonight, and hopefully you'll give us a thumbs up and come back next week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week.
Good night.
Maybe without a car. See you later. Thanks for watching.